If all the people of the world were deprived of their money, and equally they were separated after a while, some would still be richer than others. Poor paradox of the financial world, which Robert said many times. Kiyosaki: living life many of us like this, and have not learned to build wealth in comfortable working conditions at home. And again, work that's the one in the triangle in which you doom yourself to poverty. Approves Kiyosaki. What steps need to be taken to forget about the difficulties of life and attract money in your wallet without much effort? Here is the main question to which you get the answer in this video. Visit the channel, become a billionaire. Want to join the list of future rich? Then without a doubt click on the button subscribe if you don't have a plan how to get rich, so you have a plan to become poor. Repeatedly stated by Robert. This big truth, because many people think really free isn't we all living according to a plan. Into this plan included waking up in the morning every day, determined employer's time to go to work on a specific route, sit at a certain place, have strictly defined breaks for lunch, back from work, certain time, and for the same. Such a lifestyle imposed on the route. Use system and is very beneficial for governments and businessmen. Your brain programmed to do rich other people, says Kiyosaki in episode of The Rich Dad Show. The richest people in the world have always moved upstream, trying to free my head from financial stereotypes, thinking differently. They attract millions in their wallet rather than throwing money away for the sake of to others. I will tell you what steps to Kiyosaki view worth taking, where to go against system and get rich. And but before that, I would like to remind you that recently channel released a small documentary film about Robert Kiyosaki himself. There details what motivated him, reveal to people the secrets of the world of finance. I advise you not to miss the opportunity. Find out all the ins and outs of the most famous money expert and see this movie by following the prompt on your screen. Step 1. Overcome financial fear. 2. Find the answer to the question of how to become rich. First of all, you need to understand how to stop be poor. For wealthy people, credit is just a tool. One of the possibilities to come to goal for poor people is always there is one of two extremes, or they shy away from credit. Sentences like the plague, considering them to borrow or take loans for anything, including latest brand iPhone. Lazy. The brain just does not want to constantly analyze. It's easier for him to stick once and for all. Adopted strategy. Start exploring and compare offers and promotions to understand what is really needed. What offers are better to refuse? Scary. Start loans. Start compare. At least debit cards can be the product you are used to, not the best, say Robert. Step 2. Move in a proven way. How to become rich. If you know how to do something, monetize it. For many, it's not bad. It turns out the problem is that in 90% of cases people quit self-development considering that their skills enough, or only development overlook areas. Meanwhile, the brain cannot stand still and develops only what all rich people develop. These are the ones and wheat and reapers and dude and more that study within neurospectrally have shown the more areas in which you develop, the greater the flexibility of your brain and the longer you stay on top. Highlight at least 30 mental vertices minutes a day to develop anything, even if it's some kind of interest in personally you a skill that you have not yet found application. Believe in one fine day you will need it anyway. Such a charge for the brain will give about itself to know in other types of activities advised. Kiyosaki, future millionaire. And don't forget that thank me for these valuable insights. Tips are very simple. You only need like this video. If the video will get 5,000 likes, then I pleasure of the mouth. One more week for you by Robert Kiyosaki. Step 3. Forget about the day after tomorrow. Many people live not like tomorrow but after tomorrow. During the day they wonder how to become rich, but never start to act waiting. When things turn out well, when the right time comes, it's a trick. Brain that doesn't want to change anything, but wants to stay safe. Stability is the same notorious zone. Comfort just don't have to jump out of for so abruptly to be in chronic stress. Get started today. Full list of plans. Think about it at least 1 hour and honestly cross out that. What are you going to do for over a year? Plan what actions to take just from you and make a calendar. Start working on your success today and move according to plan, even if it is minimal. Changes gradually, they grow as snowball. Stake Kiyosaki. Step 4. Renounce the job you hate. Rethink your attitude to work. Unloved work takes away strength negatively. Affects fatigue can cause emotional burnout and depression. People succeed and become secured only where it receives fun. By the way, way to become rich. It is not necessary to be a fan of the sphere. You can truly love the process, making money from many businessmen. And that's exactly what happens. Are you in the right place? Maybe you are not. Love your job because of the low pay or team, but if the activity itself does not cause you delight, it's time to think. Advise Robert. Step 5. What is not forbidden is allowed. Avoid limiting your mortgaged life by something or someone. Remember that you free to do whatever you want. Try to always look for new markets, sales, or promising direction. Investments. Try to change the scheme of work. Ways to sell. Don't limit yourself. Future millionaire. And write to comments under this video in which age Robert Kiyosaki opened his first business. Comments with correct. The answer is sure to be the following video. Poor people always work for money. Rich people have money to work for. Money only when the money starts. Make money, then you will have true freedom, claims Kiyosaki. When you are free and you present, the rich get rid of obsolete principles of the system. Program here. The brain works in a new way. Only so movement to the top of the money will be easy and relaxed. Be sure to share this video with your friends. Let them be with you. Begin to change their lives and become richer. And also don't forget, subscribe to the channel. Always be the first to receive the latest advice from the world of finance. With you become a billionaire, you can become richer.